babysit through Ken as Carson. Mateo, it wasn't that bad, bro. Honestly, I'm not disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just I'm just here. I'm stagnant. What don't you like about Ken? He don't change up his sound. He don't change up his sound. He haven't done different until this project. That's why. That's why. That's why. Not saying you don't like him, but in terms of critiquing him, he just don't change up his sound. He been making the same until this project, to where we got something different. But these last two projects have been the same. That's why he isn't my favorite. Simple as that. I don't think it get any more like analytical. It can't get any more analytical than that. I have to disagree. Every project has sounded different, other than more chaos. That's why we're not talking. Listen. We all understand, chat. We all been listening to Ken Carson since the fucking beginning. I'm talking about right here, extended. I'm talking about this run here, this run here with a great chaos to more chaos. His sound has developed from Project X to now, chat. But this, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. Because wasn't Ken Carson saying that More Chaos is a whole different project? He wasn't saying it's not a deluxe. He said it himself. No, you can't say that. He said it himself. It's a whole different project. Okay, yeah, it's More Chaos, but it was a whole different project. What are we talking about? You can't make that case with stated it himself. He said it was a whole different project. Just to listen to this and it sound like a great chaos. It literally is. Yeah, I call it a deluxe version of a great chaos, but Ken Carson identifies that as another project. Simple as that. So yes, you can say from here all the way up, he has developed his sound. Yes, but in terms of his last two projects, from a great chaos to More Chaos, shit has sound the same. That's it. And this project here, he has developed even more. I don't know, seems unfair to me. Unfair how? How is that unfair? I'll argue Apollo Red has sounded the same. Apollo Red is an underground nigga. We're talking about a nigga that's been in the industry since 2021. You can't make that comparison. Bro, y'all niggas do not want to debate with me, bro. Y'all don't. You can't make that comparison, bro. This nigga Apollo Red didn't get put on until last year. What is we talking about? Niggas wasn't talking about him till last year. If you've been listening to him before then, okay, cool. I understand where you coming from. But in terms of a nigga that just now started listening to Apollo Red, we can't sit here and compare in terms of their sounds and how they developed. We can't do that. Now, if you want to sit here and say Experiment versus Demon Heart Radio, I get that to you for sure. What about Long? All his albums sound the same? That's a goddamn lie. My nigga. That's a goddamn lie. Hold on. Chat. Hold on. Wait. If you're trying to tell me that Broken Hearts, this project here sounds like If Looks Could Kill, you're dumb as If you're trying to say If Looks Could Kill sound like Love Lasts Forever, you're dumb as If you're trying to say that No Stylist sounds like If Looks Could Kill, you're dumb as If you're trying to say that this album here sounds like anything up here, actually exclude this. Let's just talk about 2022 when this nigga got put on the Opium all the way up. Let me not do that, because if I would be doing that, that's hypocritical to me saying, to you comparing Apollo Red in the beginning of his career to fucking Ken Carson now. Saying that this nigga Apollo Red ain't changed. In comparison to Ken, twin. Name, I'm gonna put it like this. Name two projects by Ken. No, name two projects by Destroy Lonely that sound the same right now. Name two that sound the same right now. Name two. And don't say nothing before this nigga signed to Opium. Don't say nothing before this nigga signed to Opium. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's go. Name two. Name two. I'm gonna wait. Cause nigga, I might just turn this shit into an extra. This extra content, nigga. What? Huh? This might be a mainstream, a main channel extra, nigga. What are you talking about? Some real shit though. No, where he at? Where he at? Where is he at? Answer that question. Name two that sound the same. Broken Hearts 3, Love Lasts Forever sound the same to me personally. What's the most popular song off this shit?
It's saying they don't understand these young niggas. The fucking future, man.
Production differs. Not long though. What was his comment before that? What was his comment before that? What was his comment before that? He still can't name me, bro. Broken Hearts 3 and Love Lasts Forever do not sound the same. This nigga talking about his voice. Nigga, when the fuck has Ken Carson ever changed it up within these last fucking 3 years, my nigga? Honestly. Don't ban him. When in these last 3 years has Ken Carson changed up his voice once or did some melodic shit? Well, no, I can't say that because he got some melodic songs, but they ain't really melodic. He got some melodic songs, but they ain't really melodic though. I ain't gonna sit here and act. Interlude what? This nigga want to name the new shit. This shit just came out. Nah, fuck that. Until if Lone drops some shit this year, we can sit here and compare album to album. But I'm not comparing no 2026 shit to fucking Lone 2025 shit. I ain't comparing no 2020. I like that one song that Ken ended up releasing on what was that, Valentine's Day, like 3 years ago or some shit. Well, 2 years ago. That shit was fire. But in terms of who's made a bigger leap within their career in terms of their sound, I feel like Lone has more than Ken. We went on a 2-year stretch where Ken Carson was making the same music over and over and over and over again. Every song, heavy 808s, heavy distortion. That's what he was on. That was his vibe. I'm not mad at it though, but I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, bro. Everybody entitled to their own opinion, but Ken Carson has just been falling further down from being my favorite for real. Let me see. I love all the Opium, they fire, but I feel like people hold Ken to a higher standard. Niggas hold him to a higher standard because obviously this is the only nigga within Opium that's getting features from Playboy Cardi. We're gonna hold him up to a higher regard because his CEO, his boss, is holding him up to a higher regard. We ain't heard not one song with this nigga. This is literally Playboy Cardi's second project with him being featured on it. I mean, this is Ken's second project with Cardi featured on it. Lone ain't got one. He ain't even get one the last project. So yeah, that's why we hold him to a higher standard. See him as number one within the label. Nigga, I'm talking label wise. He's number one. So wouldn't you expect everybody else to hold him up to a higher standard? Simple as that. That's why everybody do that. Though. I ain't even finished reading the comment. Damn, why you ban a nigga? What the why you ban a nigga, bro? Just ban this nigga for no reason. We having a good discussion over here. It ain't even on no like, you know. I understand this opinion. I understand how you feel. You want to critique him with the stupid fade outs, but more chaos sounding like more chaos sounding like a great chaos is ridiculous, bro. I'm not. You're like literally the minority. A lot of people will tell you that it sounds the same. You're the minority, my nigga. Majority of people will tell you that it sounds the same. I'm telling you, if you was to make a poll right now, tell that nigga Nick to make a poll right now on if a Great Chaos and More Chaos sound the same. Tell one of these niggas is bigger than me to make a goddamn poll right now. Tell these niggas is bigger than me to make a poll right now. It's supposed to sound the same. No, it's not. Because he said it was a whole new album. If he went with it's the fact that that shit dropped in, Great Chaos dropped in 2023, and this nigga dropped More Chaos in 2025. If he was to go back to back and drop that shit 2024, I wouldn't mind it. But us going 2 years, damn near almost like 2 years from when Great Chaos was released to release More Chaos, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Let's be real. Let's be real right now. Like on some real shit. Aesthetically, that shit sound the same. More Chaos wasn't even that great. I agree. But the argument is it sound like a Great Chaos is unfair. How is it unfair? How is that unfair? It was supposed to continue a Great Chaos sound. That was the point. Exactly. It sounds the fucking same. You literally just said it yourself. If it was to continue the sound, it sounds the same. Simple as that. Simple as that, bro. Simple as that. Simple as that. Like, you can't say it's supposed to continue to sound and it don't sound the same. That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense, bro. And I don't even do debates. I don't even do debates, bro. But y'all see what I'm saying, right, chat? I understand your standpoint. Like, if Ken your favorite, cool. I'm not mad at it, bro. I'm not mad at it. I'm not here to sway your opinion or sway your thoughts and make you think that Ken Carson is ass. I don't think Ken Carson is ass. I don't. I just think in terms of a leap, in terms of sounds, he hasn't made a leap within these past 3 years. That's it. If you want to talk about anything before with Project X, extended, the X project, cool. Yes, he improves from Project X to a Great Chaos. It stalled after that. Simple as that. Now, I can sit here and talk about production all day, but that don't got shit to do with the artist. That got more to do with the producers. We can't give an artist credit for the production that the nigga they ain't even make. See what I'm saying? Experiment was really great. And yeah, we gonna have to see how this shit play out, though, chat. We're gonna have to see how this shit play out. Because, second listening might be even better. You know, chat? But with that being said, I'm about to get the fuck up out of here. All right, chat? I ain't gonna lie. I like the little debates. Chat. Even though I'm not a debating ass nigga.